Sami Jemfi
Yabo!
is a brilliant dude, and I truly admire him. My brother, but when we are in opposition and we are hungry for power, we see all the corruption. But when we come into power, we busy ourselves looting. We have no time to correct the ills. Should I say it again? Please note this down. When we are in opposition, we see all the corruption and all the ills. But when we get into power, we are busy taking our turn to loot rather than correcting the ills. How many people don't understand what I just said? My brother, when you are in opposition, you are with the people. You are saying exactly what the people want to hear. Yet when you get into power, you push the people to the background and start chalking a new route. It hurts me. The same things that you said that brought you into power. Why don't you follow them so that at least the majority of the people can heave a sigh of relief? Should I say it in another way? I remember my grandmother used to tell the younger women, the same dresses you used to wear to get the men love you and marry you, why do you stop wearing them? Think about it deeply. Nobody changes a winning formula. It's only a fool. My brother, my sister, Sami Jemfi has spoken. We have seen it time and again, where political parties say everything we want to hear. Nana Akufo-Addo, the latest example. Yeti sikaso, ensu yebre. Misre mo Ghana for, mumma mi kwan, na mi ba. Blah, 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 blah. Today he told us that he has failed and that the next MPP government, because we are foolish people, we will allow them to come again. They are those who will fulfill the promises. Upon Kruma, the arrogant information minister, former, came to tell us that they never promised Ghana heaven. In other words, they never promised Ghana perfection. My brother, my sister, it's sad when you vote them into power. When they want your votes, they are like humble lambs. Yet right when they get into power, they become lions, ready to devour anything that has life. My brother, my sister, it is clear that we are sad. We want to see a full-scale investigation into Cecilia, the past thing. We want to see a full-scale investigation into the dirty Ejapa deal. We want to see a full-scale investigation, my brother, my sister, into this government's corruption. We want results. We do not just want a formality of going to the court, drinking tea and coming out and shaking hands and nothing happens. Sami Jemfi has spoken. This will give you votes. This might even win you the election. But at the end of it all, please remember that you made Ghanaians a promise. If I were you, I would spend all the time in power cleaning up all the ills and the debt rather than the norm of going in there and looting. When we win power, it's our turn to loot. And when the opposition starts talking, we tell them, wait, when you come into power, then you also loot. It's sad. One of the saddest things I hear in the Ghanaian political landscape is, wait, when you come into power, then you will deal with it. Another thing is, wait, when we come into power, we'll deal with this. Why can't we prosecute dirty, corrupt politicians now? We have to wait until we come into power. Why? Are the law courts partisan? Is the police partisan? Why do we have to wait until we come into power before we are able to prosecute? It means that our judiciary is tainted with political power and color. Write it down. Why do we have to wait until the opposition comes into power before it can prosecute the government? Is our judiciary tainted with political power? We should be able to prosecute people. The judiciary is supposed to be independent. It doesn't matter who is in power and who's not in power. We should be able to go to court and get justice. I leave it here.